Hi again, it's time for lesson 48. This one is short. There is nothing to fear. There is nothing to fear. The idea for today simply states a fact. It is not a fact to those who believe in illusions, but illusions are not facts. In truth, there is nothing to fear. It is very easy to recognize this, but it is very difficult to recognize it for those who want illusions to be true. Today's practice periods will be very short, very simple, and very frequent. Merely repeat the idea as often as possible. You can use it with your eyes open at any time and in any situation. It is strongly recommended, however, that you take a minute or so whenever possible to close your eyes and repeat the idea slowly to yourself several times. It is particularly important that you use the idea immediately should anything disturb your peace of mind. The presence of fear is a sure sign that you are trusting in your own strength. The awareness that there is nothing to fear shows that somewhere in your mind, though not necessarily in a place you recognize as yet, you have remembered God and let His strength take the place of your weakness. The instant you are willing to do this, there is indeed nothing to fear. So I think about the times when I was fearful, and it's not just times as a woman walking down the road, like at night kind of fear, but it also could be something like being afraid that you're not going to be able to make rent next month, or being afraid that something wrong with your car, or being afraid to drive on the highway because you think that you're going to get in an accident, or being afraid that you're not going to meet some deadline for your boss and that you'll get fired, or, there's all these types of things we can be afraid of. Afraid to ask somebody out on a date, or afraid to really open up and tell someone how we really feel, afraid that they'll reject us, or afraid that they'll laugh at us. All kinds of things pop up as fears. If you're a student, a fear of not passing a test or being able to learn something adequately to do well in school, fearing that you may not graduate, fearing that you're going to be late somewhere. All these different things that we fear are little indicators. So I kind of think at first I saw fear as a bad thing, and now I realize that fear is just a signal. It's just like those physical signals where if you touch something hot, you get a signal to your brain that says, that's hot, don't touch that, you're going to burn yourself, right? Well, fear is this emotional, non-physical symbol for us. It's a signal that tells us what you're doing is detrimental to you. You need to check in. So if you feel that fear, you go, oh, okay, great. I'm feeling fear. I need to check in. I need to remind myself there's nothing to fear and put my trust back in my higher self and back into connecting with the source within and asking it to help calm you. There are times when you have so much anxiety, it's difficult for you to let go and not feel that anxiousness. But if you give it to God and you just say, higher self, please take this. I'm feeling very anxious. Please help me calm down. And if you can just, if it's possible in the moment, meditate for just a second, even if it's just a second, or if you can't close your eyes, focus on your breathing and try to calm that breathing down and get it back into a normal, smooth, slow pattern. You're going to find yourself better able to think and then better able to connect. All right, so there is nothing to fear, and that's it. There isn't. All right, take care, do well, you're perfect, you're great, there's nothing to fear, and I will see you tomorrow for lesson 49. Bye.